What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Cheap Sense here. Let me turn this just a little bit. Yes. Okay, so first off, the scent of the day for me is from the house of Lanvin, and this is Lanvin L'homme Eau de Toilette. And I want to say, I'm sorry about the glare, y'all. I want to say I've reviewed this one before. I'm not totally sure, but I do know what you get from this is a floral, kind of citrusy type fragrance. Has a decent atomizer to it. It smells nice. It's definitely not anything that's gonna like make your eyes wide and your head explode, but it smells nice. I get pretty decent performance out of this. I feel like this can be unisex. It didn't say that when I got the notes from Fragrantica, but the floral aspect of it is what gives me that feeling that you can, a female can wear this. It's not overpowering. I did have a coworker say they got a whiff of it in the air today because the wind was blowing a little bit. And he asked me what I was wearing, and I told him, and I said, why? Because I don't smell it on myself anymore. It's been a few hours in, and he could still smell it. So, not a bad scent. It's pretty decent. This was actually released in 1997, so I didn't know that this was that old. I graduated high school in 96. It's a floral, woody, musk type fragrance. The perfumer, I'm pretty sure everybody can guess because this seems like the only person that everybody runs to make their fragrances. Alberto Morillas, if I'm saying his name right. That's the only name you ever hear. And there's nothing wrong with that, but for people to make such top-notch fragrances and then turn around and make something just blah, it's mind-blowing to me. But anyway, this has top notes of lavender, mandarin orange, neroli, and bergamot. Mid notes of pepper, mint, sage, and cardamom. Base notes sandalwood, amber, musk, and vanilla. And like I said, what I get out of this is I get like a woody, musky, floral scent. All that other stuff that I called out, I don't even pick any of that stuff up. I do get the neroli. I do get the bergamot. I don't really pick up much of the mandarin orange, although it could just be taken over by the neroli and the bergamot. All that pepper and mint and sage and cardamom and all that other stuff, I don't get any of that. Not even the lavender to my nose. But it's still not a bad fragrance. If you can find this cheap enough, and which I think is pretty inexpensive. This actually was a trade I did with somebody a while back, and it did have this little latch mechanism, but I popped that off. I don't care too much for those type things, but it's not a bad scent. It's not something I suggest people just run out and go purchase just because. There are other fragrances that are much, much better in performance that may smell a little bit better than this, but this is still nice. To the average person, if you're not looking for something expensive that you're going to pay $200, $300, $400, $500 for, then this is in your wheelhouse. You might be able to find this 15, 20, maybe 25 bucks, if that. If you like floral, try it. With that being said, y'all, performance-wise, I might have got an hour, maybe an hour and a half of projection out of this. Longevity was about 5 hours. I reapplied this thing because I couldn't smell it. After the first maybe 2 or 3 hours, I wasn't smelling it anymore. And for somebody to tell me that they could smell this, it was kind of jaw-dropping to me. Because as soon as I sprayed this on, I couldn't even smell it anymore. And some people say I went nose blind or anosmic to it. whatever the case may be, it's not a loud fragrance to begin with. It's pretty light. Little sharp in the opening, I guess, from the neroli, the orange, and the bergamot, but it's nice. I like it. Would I buy this if I smelled it in a store? No. Honestly. It's not different enough for me to even want to purchase this. But like I said, this came in a trade, so I can't complain. It's okay. With that out of the way, let's get to the good stuff. Which, not saying that that wasn't good, but this is, to me, even better. It's more important to me than just the fragrances. So, I can't do this on my channel. So, we've been doing for the past few weekends over on a fellow reviewer's channel, Sam Broome, and I will leave his name of his channel in the description below. We have been getting together on Sundays at 7 o'clock, and we can get like 6 people in a group on the screen at one time and have discussions. Last weekend, if y'all missed it, we had Mr. George Zaharoff on. And George is the one who, I'm pretty sure in FragCom, if you don't know his name, you've seen this bottle by now. He is the one who brought us signature Pour Homme. And we had him on last weekend, and he was telling us about the retail business, and he's into fragrance, fashion, and all kinds of stuff. And we hope to have him on again, but we also want to have some other people on this weekend that are going to talk to us about financial advisory stuff. We want to dig deeper than just what we are wearing on that particular day, fragrance wise. We want to dig deeper into the aspect of the behind the scenes stuff when it comes to perfumery, and how to make money from the perfumery. How does it work? We also want to talk about how to save money and how to start a business or a company. And we're not just talking about fragrance companies. We're talking about in general. So we're going to be talking about life stuff. And I think the majority of the younger demographic that watches these videos need to see this type of stuff, because I know for a fact that a lot of us, including me, when I was growing up, I didn't have this type of influence or these influential people in my life. And having George on, it kind of set off a light bulb in my head. And I had such great questions, as I was told after the live stream, that I was just very intrigued and interested with what George had to say. And anybody who wants to tune in, if there's anybody who watches this video, if you are well off, you have your own company, you started your own business, you're not struggling, you're not living check to check, if you're a financial advisor, if you are somebody who does, anything that helps better the community, not just FragCom, but I mean in general, then you're more than welcome to come in and join our live stream. Sam Broome is his name, SamBroome. And that's the channel. I'm not telling you guys to go over and subscribe to his channel and all that. I want you to make your own decision whether you want to do that or not. That is where our discussion is going to be. I can't do it. I don't have a laptop, so I can't do it on my channel. Sam is going to do it on his channel. So you can go over. If you like the content, then most definitely check out more of his content and subscribe if you choose to. We're going to have Trey Sense on. So I know y'all hear me talk about Trey a lot. That's one of my close friends. He's going to be on. Sam is his live stream. He's going to be on. I think he has a few of his friends that's going to come on and talk finances. So I think it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be something uplifting. There's going to be a lot of knowledge being spewed to us, in which that's all I was asking for from Fradcom in the first place, especially from the guys that are higher up, like in the 100,000s or 50,000 range of subscribers. They have the knowledge. They've been around the block a few times. Give us the knowledge and the wisdom to let us come up and make better choices and better decisions in Fradcom. But most people don't even want to do that. They don't even want to take the time or waste the time trying to do it. So what I'm doing is what they don't want to do. We're going to step up. We're going to get this information out to these people, to these young people, let them know what the deal is, and to make better choices with money and finances. So if you're interested, check out Sam Broome. It's going to be this Sunday at 7 p.m. I will remind you guys again tomorrow and Saturday, and I'll do a short video Sunday morning to get you all prepped for Sunday night at 7. So that's all I have for you all. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, Winter Mechelles. I need y'all to go over and support this young lady. I have been following her on Instagram for some time now, and she was on the fence when it comes to doing YouTube videos. She wasn't quite sure, but something in her told her to give it a shot, and she started her YouTube channel. I think she only has one video up right now, which is an introduction video to her and her story. And go over and check her out. I will leave her information in the description below also. I'm not telling you to go subscribe. You make that choice on your own. But I do want you to go over and listen to what she has to say. If you like her content, if you like where she's going, of course, subscribe. So with that being said, y'all, I am out of here. Here is To Smelling Great. Peace.